This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Chapel Hill at beautiful Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home field of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Tar Heels will kick this deep to start us off. Returner decides to field it. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. He'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Dropping back, it's Hart. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, he almost got there. Tough to do against the defense in dime package like the defense they're using here. But they almost let him slip through to pick up that first down. Good job of this defense knowing exactly what they needed to do to just keep him short of the line to get.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Took contact on the throw. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's a short completion of the big tight end. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He'll throw it now. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Touchdown, North Carolina. This quarterback on fire today.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. So to avoid another punt here in the 2nd drive, they got to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Hart. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and
deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. It's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
this. It's Hart. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
By the receiver, marked down at the 44. And that's a first down for the offense.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. And just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab made by the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Caught by the tight end. He's brought down at the 33.
And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Hart. Finds his target. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Handoff to the back. Able to fight for it second and medium. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Pressure is coming. And it's picked off in the end zone. He could go. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, UNC. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
That is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Johnson. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Mississippi State, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's John. Loses the football. The scramble is on. And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Close to the tight end. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
BET is good, and the lead grows to 35-0.
North Carolina, Mississippi State, 0.
Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. A quick throw out left, complete. Powering through a tackle. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw yet again. And this one is caught. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback.
Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they make the extra point. The trail now 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Passes to 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Solid game puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Mississippi State. A big defensive score.
Chris, what a job by this defense. 4th and goal near your own goal line. The defense steps up and makes a play and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the back now goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield. But, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards. And now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Back to throw. It's Hart. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this 1st half. And then it's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this 2nd half underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The sure hands, it's Woods. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that catch is hauled in. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
It's a shotgun run call. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Tight end makes the grab. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And there's the handoff. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The shotgun handoff here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
To throw, it's Hart. It's a quick grab. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Only dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. Extending the play now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking downfield, it's Hart. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Carolina 42, Mississippi State 21.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it with room to run. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Handoff heading left. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Back to throw. It's Hart. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On the run here. Let's it go. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
That's a first down for the offense.
He'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Scanning the field. It's Hart. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take...
Touchdown, Mississippi State. This offense really clicking.
That's a quarterback who is willing his team to find a way to win. Fourth and goal, everything covered, and instead of trying to squeeze it in, he trusts his legs to get it into the end zone, and it pays off.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Mississippi State, 28.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody that can.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, chew some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit at the slide.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a receiver. That ball snagged for a completion. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The defensive penalty makes it a very manageable 2nd down and 2 for the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Because it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Leaning on the run game here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass is caught. What a move into open space. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The backs got it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And now the handoff. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air. It's Hart. He escapes the pocket. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right, taking away any threats downfield, gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Catch made by the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The offense spends their final time out of the half here in tuck strategy. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's caught. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Hart. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs.
First and goal, Mississippi State. QB Spicy. No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Looking to pass. It's Hart. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense brings him down. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Mississippi State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball into the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
And he drops back in the gun. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Now the coverage seemed a little bit eager there. Got to make sure the ball travels 10 yards before touching it. And the penalty will ruin the chance for a recovery and set the offense up. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. And the offense just takes a knee here.